Alright, so I want to talk about a concept. Um, I don't know if I'm the one who thought of it first. Pretty sure I'm not because I've come to realize that most ideas, most things in life have already been thought about by somebody and so on. Some people in the parking lot. What the fuck? Okay, I guess they're gonna leave. Anyway, um, yeah, most ideas have been already thought up by people, I think. Yeah, they're leaving. Um, Thought up by people. So I don't know if this one too has been thought up already, but I want to talk about spiritual inceldom. And I feel like that's the ultimate form of inceldom and actually the true OG, the real type of inceldom. Um, so I guess first I'd have to define what it is and what's regular inceldom. So incel, involuntary celibate, basically a person. Let's not lie to each other. A guy, basically, because there's no such thing as a femcel. A guy that can't get laid. And usually, it's either two things that they blame it on. It's either their personality, social skills, or their looks. Oh, I got a small dick, bro. Oh, I'm short, this and that. That's why I can't get laid, get a girlfriend, and so on. And been there, done that. So I can understand. But I looks maxed a lot for about 10 years, and now I'd say I'm like a 6 out of 10. So like average normie tier, let's say, right? Not a Chad, not good looking still, never will be, but I went from a 2 to a 6. Uh, how? It's a long story. Basically, I had like really big ears, just genetically, I guess. And a few years ago, I got otoplasty. I think that's what it's called. Basically, they pin your ears, kind your head so they look fucking normal, so you don't look like a fucking bat or an elephant. Did that. Had laser eye surgery to stop wearing glasses. Hit the gym, gained weight, got into shape. Got on minoxidil, grew out a beard. Stopped smoking, drinking. Started exercising, got on a lot of herbal supplements, and helped my hairline a little bit. For me, I don't think it was. Well, it was probably part genetic, but it's mostly due to stress and shit. The Norwood Reaper coming in. I was about like a 3. Now I've gotten down to a 2. And yeah, just practicing social skills and a lot of shit like that. To kind of, I think, get from a 2 to about a 5 or a 6. So I've been an incel physically and socially, so I know what it is. And that's the regular type of incel. And, they usually blame it on a few things. Oh, bro, if only I wasn't fat, or blah, 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 this, that. And usually it's things that you can quite easily, well, not easily, but let's say shit that you can fix, or shit that they blow out of proportion, making it out to seem like it's bigger than this. But the title of the video and the thing I want to talk about is the, I think, true type of inceldom. So, spiritual inceldom. Basically, what it is, it's either, I don't know, a fucking curse or God, karma, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just fucking making you completely unable to form any sort of relationship, sexual, romantic. I'd even include friendships and shit in that. And how does that work? Well, let me give you an example. So About 5 months ago, um, I was in Croatia and working a job at a hotel, made a little bit of money, and I wanted to get laid. And um, I was trying to pick up girls, this and that, but wasn't going. And I really was blue balled, and I decided to hire a stripper. I mean, an escort basically. And there was this Russian girl, very pretty. I paid her 200 euros for an hour at her apartment. Um, Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee, light a cigarette, and I get there, this and that, and I pay her. I get undressed, and she says, "Wow, you got a horse cock," meaning you got a big dick. Now, to the fucking raging virgin incels that might see the video or whatever, or hear this someday and be like, "Oh, bro, if you got a big dick, bro, it's not over, bro. If you got a big dick, bro, then your life's easy. You're living on easy mode, bro." Now, I don't have a super huge dick, but it's about, let's say, I don't know, 7.5 inches, which is, okay. I was surprised that she said that. I don't think she was saying it. I mean, I know she wasn't saying it to, like, I don't know, get more money out of me or whatever, because it wasn't like a happy type of comment. It wasn't like, "Oh wow, you got a huge fucking cock." No, it was like, "Oh my god, you got a big dick." Oh no, like she didn't want it. Like she was like, "Oh, I gotta put up with this shit." You know what I mean? Because, like, if you have a big dick, it actually kind of hurts girls, even if they're a fucking whore that's been with like 200 dudes. Like, nobody likes to get their shit stretched out. Um, so she made the comment, and it wasn't like a positive thing. Like I said, to the losers that are like, "Oh, I got a small dick, that's the fucking problem, bro. If you only had a big dick, then everything would be easy." No, dude, no. Because this is what happened. So, first she made that comment, and then we were having sex, and she literally told me to stop. She was like, "Okay, no, I can't do it. It's too big." And she gave me like 100 euros back. Kept 100 for about 20 minutes, and basically told me to leave. And I was like, "What's the problem? Let's I can go slower, this and that." She was like, "No, sorry, I'm just not feeling it." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Okay, fucking defeated, fucking a hooker, fucking rejecting me." And I was like, "Okay," and I got dressed and I was about to leave, and I was like, "Can you tell me honestly something?" She was like, "Okay, yeah, go ask." And I was like, "What is it? Am I ugly? Was the sex really bad?" She was like, "No, it's just, like, your dick's a bit too big. It just hurts, and I'm not in the mood, and I'm gonna leave tomorrow anyway, so I'm just not feeling it, even if I'm getting paid for it, whatever. And also, honestly," and this is the fucking brutal part, she told me, "You're kind of weird." And I was like, "Ha ha, what, how, why?" And she's like, "I don't know, you're just kind of weird. I don't like weird guys." And I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything weird. I was super polite, super nice, super, professional. So yeah. So that's spiritual inceldom, where a fucking hooker rejects you for not doing anything wrong, for actually doing everything right, right? Paying her, being nice, polite, having a big dick. And she rejects you. She's like, "No, get the fuck out of here." So it's like a fucking spiritual loneliness, inceldom, outcast, just fucking seeping out of your soul and being unable to fucking, like, form any sort of fucking relationship, like I said, sexual or whatever, with anybody. Or, for example, last job I worked, all the people there were okay with me, but nobody gave me their number. Nobody wanted to hang out, and they would all, I found this out later, they would all hang out together, and never invited me. Um, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know what the fucking thing is. Just, yeah. So it's spiritual inceldom. It's like, even if you look smacks, even if you upgrade your money, skills, looks, everything, if you're an incel, you're just born that way. It's like a fucking disease. Like you literally cannot do anything about it. Like I'm sitting here right now, um, on an empty fucking parking lot by myself, talking into a phone. Um, it's Wednesday night. I mean, not like a weekend or whatever, Friday, but still there's people hanging out and everything. And I got nobody. I got nobody to call. I got nobody to hang out with. I got nothing. Um, yeah. So I really hate that the term incel is just fucking being applied to everything and everybody, and that people are basically just using it as a crutch. Oh, the reason I'm lonely, the reason this and that is because I'm an incel, and then they just list X reasons. Oh, it's because I have a ponytail. It's because I have Norwood Reaper 4. It's because I'm 5'9". It's just, it's a cope. It's basically saying like, okay, I can't do it, and my excuse is X. And X can be anything. Just fill in the blank. That's why you have like a bazillion terms in the black pill incel community: looks maxing, height mogging, this and that, because it's just a blank slate. It can mean anything. But true inceldom, true spiritual inceldom, is when it's not about your looks, it's not about your personality, it's not about anything you do. It is literally like in a video game where you just put like a fucking status effect on somebody and can't get rid of it. Like, I don't know, getting poisoned in Dark Souls and you just can't get rid of the poison. That's what spiritual inceldom is like. Like, you just cannot win. You just cannot get rid of it. And I'm destined to be forever alone, forever friendless, forever without a girlfriend, without kids and everything. And there is nothing I can do about it. You know, in that movie, that everybody says is like literally me movie, Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's character says, I'm God's lonely man. And that's what I feel like, and that's what I've always felt like I'm just an outcast, and I've always been. Wherever I go, wherever I do, I just do not fit in. Even amongst people who call themselves or are considered outcasts themselves, I do not fit in. I'm an outcast among outcasts. Even within like Inceldom, incel community, whatever, I'm a true incel. I'm a spiritual incel. Like, even if I had sex or will have sex ever again, I'm still a fucking incel, because no girl, no woman, even a fucking escort does not want to have anything to do with me. And the spiritual incel is even worse, because you get to the stage of having sex with somebody and you still get fucking like rejected. It's even worse. Shakespeare said it's better to love and lost than to never love at all, but I don't think that's true. It's better to just never do it than not get your hopes up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna start using this channel as kind of a diary, because I have really shitty handwriting and I just can't be bothered to write, and I always want to just kind of like record my thoughts and shit on things just for myself, just to look back and be able to kind of like reflect on thoughts and things. But yeah, that's pretty much it.